for the snow, and quite frankly, me too. But it came with a big bang. We had a couple of teasers for a couple of weeks, and then in the this weekend it just bam, and it's been snowing non-stop. See if I can turn around the camera so you can see. All right, that's the view of our patio. It's, as you can see, it is a huge, well, I wouldn't call this a snowstorm, but it is definitely windy, and it is snowing a lot. And unfortunately, I had to go out and run some errands. I have to say, the best thing about working from home, it is that I wave the kids and James off in the morning when they are taking off when it's really cold, and I get to stay and work usually in some of my lounge clothes, easy clothes, and my hot tea. So, but today I had to get out. So anyway, let's get dressed and go. I'm on my way out. Actually, I'm gonna go out in the snow weather. Just behind me. I'm gonna go out to run some errands that I have to. I really don't want to go, but as you can see, I have a lot of clothes on. I'm gonna put on my jacket, my hat, my boots, gloves, the one shoving, and then I say that I'm really grateful that I work from home. Because when they all took off this morning, it looked really, really cold, and I could stay inside with it's still my pajamas and work and with my tea. But now I'm gonna go out and yep, I have to go run this errand. Unfortunately, I have to go to the bank. Okay. I don't know how much snow has been dumping in the last couple of days, but it's been a lot, and in the past 24 hours it's been just insane and high winds, which is the worst part about living in Stockholm, because we live on an island. We live on many islands. We live on one of the biggest islands, which means that we're close to water. We're surrounded by water, and that means windy. Snowplow is coming. We live by the hospital, so they tend to plow the roads a little bit more, but I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't been plowed yet. So one of the errands that I'm doing today is actually I'm returning medications to the pharmacy here. So we have a couple of medications, antibiotics from when Noah had strep throat and Bella has strep throat, because there always become some leftovers. And I had tonsillitis in August, and they didn't have the normal package they were supposed to give me, so they give me more than I needed. And what I like about it here is that you can take it to the pharmacy and they will accept it. It's easy, it's super easy, because pharmacies are everywhere, and they just take them, all your old medications. Found that in the US it was so much harder to dispose your old medications, pharmaceutical, in a very eco-friendly way, I should say, that's safe for the environment. And a matter of fact, I had surgery in last year, and they were talking about the painkillers that they want to prescribe to me. I am a person who don't take a whole lot of painkillers, and just personal preference. They just don't interact really well with me, so I don't like to take them. But anyway, but I knew that I might need some, so I said that, can you prescribe like 1 or 2? And the doctor or the nurse said, oh, I would feel like give you the max, because you can always just flush them down the toilet if you don't want them. And I was like, no, you cannot. And I've heard that before. And so I just want to say, you cannot and you should not, and never ever ever flush down your old medication in the sink or in the toilet. They need to, or even put them in the trash. They need to go and be disposed in a proper way, which is here. You take it to the pharmacy, which I really appreciate. They make it really easy. In the US, we finally found the police station. Now, do I know if they dispose them the proper way, or they just gather them to make sure they don't end up on the street? I don't know. But if someone knows, I would love to hear that. So anyway, I'm getting the wind on me. I'm gonna have to put on the camera. The poor baby cow is not looking happy. It's still here, and it hasn't died like everything else. But oh my God, look at this. These are so tiny, little baby kale. That's probably why the bigger kales are doing better. Okay, I'm back. You can see my red face. Wow, it was a workout. I don't think, I mean, pharmacy is only about 8-minute walk or 5-minute walk if you're walking fast a normal day, but it took me a good 20 minutes to get there because of the snow and the wind. It was just a lot, but it feels nice and wonderful. It feels nice to be inside, to say. So a couple of things. First of all, I want to talk about the whole thing about pharmaceuticals and why you do not want to throw them in the trash. Like I said, in the US, I was told over and over again that that's how I should discard them, or throw them in the trash or flush them down. You do not want to put them in the trash. You don't want to flush them down because they will make them way out to the environment. They will make it into drinking water, which means that we will drink all those medications and antibiotics. And this is the reason why we have these super bugs that are antibiotics resistant. We really need to be taking be responsible when it comes to pharmaceuticals, and then also can make it into water, to the environment, to wildlife, as well as farms, anything we're growing. So anyway, you really don't want to do that. If you're living in the US, like I said, the police will take them. I don't know if they responsibly will discard them or if they just take them. But I would love for someone to, if they know a better way, let me know. But here in Sweden, we just take them to any pharmacy, and there's a lot of pharmacies around here. So that's what I did. Anyway, I'm in now and I'm starting to thaw out, but I know that the kids are coming home in just a few hours, and they're going to be cold. Well, I don't know. They're never cold. They never seem to be cold, which is just amazing. But anyway, Bella is, but not the boys. But I know that they're gonna want to have something warm and yummy to eat and drink, and then they're probably gonna go out and play in the snow, would be my guess. So I'm gonna actually make some gingerbread muffins. These are my favorite ones, especially because we're getting closer to Christmas. I love anything with gingerbread. So these are vegan and gluten-free. I'm gonna put the recipe in the description box, and they go great with a cup of tea or hot cocoa. So let's go make them. Okay, I'm gonna start by adding a sweet potato. You can use also pumpkin, mashed bananas, but it's gonna be 1 cup. But I happen to have a sweet potato that was cooked from dinner the other night, so I'm gonna use that. And then a quarter of a cup of maple syrup. This is Swedish maple syrup, it's so good. 2/3 of a cup of plant milk. And a half a cup of, this is maple sugar that I bought when we were in Canada last year, but you can use date sugar, coconut sugar, wherever you happen to have in hand. And I'm gonna mix those things together. Okay, let's mix it. So you want this to just be, smooth before you add the dry ingredients. You can do this in a blender, you can do this in a food processor. I happen to use my KitchenAid. This is what I have at hand. Okay, I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of gingerbread spice. You can also use pumpkin pie spice. It's not so important. Okay, I'm gonna add 1 cup of oats, 2 cups of oat flour, a half a tablespoon of baking powder, and finally 1/2 a teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, time to mix. Okay, I actually had to add another 1/4 of a cup of milk because it was a little bit too dry. So, but like I said, I will put this recipe in the description box. Okay, but the batter is ready, as you can see. right.
Oh yeah, see.
Yay! There. Which one is yours?
This one.
It's up. I made tea because I figured you were cold, and gingerbread muffin and apples. Can you stay here?
I'm just looking outside.
Ah, okay. You don't want your tea?
I'll have it later.
Okay. It's just nuts. It's been snowing like that. But I think we should go over, take the shuttle up and go over to your school. There's a big hill there, and let's go play.
It stopped like actually snowing an hour ago. I mean, it's still like a bit of snow.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of ambulances today.
You can't see it.
Yeah.
But like my balcony just said some snow.
Yep, I know. So Noah, you ready to go out and play a little bit, go sledding? I will come along and sled too. Yeah, let's do it. Well, we wait for Liam to come home and you guys eat snack, and then we go. And then you have to build your advent calendar because, well, I have to build them.
Yeah.